looking for his knee cut this way, okay? So as every time we're sitting in butterfly, we know this is a possibility. So what we like to do, we touch the knee, I thread my foot in front to start getting into single leg X from here, okay? It's a classic setup. But there are going to be times that you don't have the speed. So if he grabs my collar from here, and now he's going to weigh me down and put me down on my side, okay? So we're looking to avoid a position like this because now I have no hip leverage on him because he's sitting on me. So let's take a look right from here. We're going to have our partner step in. We're still going to palm the knee to here, but instead of threading this way, all I'm doing is I'm going to put one hand down on the mat, I'm going to scoot, and when I scoot, my foot comes up, okay? So once I get into this position, I hook his back, and I hold his knee, and all I'm going to do from here is I'm going to pull to here, okay? As soon as I pull this direction, I want for my hand to not be stuck. I don't want my hand to get stuck underneath him like this. I want to be able to have enough follow through with it that he'll be sitting on my watch, okay? Goes back up some. So we're here, he steps in, my hand goes back, and all I'm doing with this leg is I'm bringing it back, up to here, like a daily Evo hook on his back. I grab, and all I'm doing is I'm going to pull his knee in, which is the direction he wanted to go in the first place. My hand comes through onto my thigh, okay? As soon as I get to here, I figure 4 my legs. My other hand is going to come underneath, and I'm going to his toes here. I grab his toes and I pull it, and I'm going to force him down on this side, okay? As soon as he goes down on this side, my hand here, normally it'll be very tight, but like when I say tight, I mean I'll be grabbing my thigh aggressively. I'm doing it loose so it's not going to hurt too bad right now. Right from here, I keep his toes, and now all I'm going to do from here is I pull his toes to my butt, and I scoot my hips in. So you see where I am, I'm going to scoot myself closer so my heel gets closer to my butt at the sacrifice of the compression of his knee. I hold his toes up and I scoot forward. And all it's doing here, if you can see, is that it's causing him to sandwich my wrist bone into his calf, effectively cutting it there. Okay? It's a nice, neat movement. And one of the tweaks I make there is holding the foot, and it makes it very hard to defend. And this also works, obviously, is if we were here, and I'm flat, and Nick goes to leg drag me, it's the same thing. I'm here, okay? And every time I get to this position, if I feel any resistance that he's pulling away from me here, I make a grip, hook his back, and I scoot. Once I get that bend, I figure 4, touch my thigh, and I go under his toes. This is important. Here. Now I pull his toes, forcing him to drop here. Reassert my grip, and I scoot in. From here, I scoot, and if I feel like, let's say like if you see my hand here, if I don't have a good grip, just like that, I could just hold my other hand, scoot, and now I'm gonna rotate my elbow back like I'm choking. If I'm here, and I rotate it back. It's the blade of your wrist doing the movement there. And you have to rep it slow because you'll get a cramp and your calf will become a rock if you don't tap it. Okay, but feel the pain and the pressure that's there.